Greetings, everybody. Chris Campbell here with some exciting news. So I'm going to teach you and show you how you can turn $590.97 into a $30,000 plus year business. And I did not think this was possible until last year, and we're already now January the 30th of 2024. I started this adventure back on January the 29th of 2023. And since then, we have already grossed $30,178.59 total for the business. And what I'm talking about is custom stained glass creations. Making stained glass windows, stained glass sun catchers, and stained glass items. Now, one of the things that we do is we also custom make our templates. So this is a spider web archery way. Then we have a Merlin magician figurine that will sit on a stand. And then we have a lighthouse that's also a hanger for a window. Now, in order to get started, the tooling that you will need, and I'm going to break it down for you, first and foremost is the patterns. You can actually get a book of patterns off of Amazon that will have many different patterns such as this, and it will tell you which color stained glass to use, the dimensions, the shape, and the size. All you have to do is cut the glass to fit the template or the pattern. Those run about $15 off Amazon. The next thing that you're going to need is a pair of breaker pliers that breaks the glass. Those are about $10 a piece. You can also get them at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and any other craft stores. The other one is called beaker pliers, which is a grip pliers that breaks off the fine edges of the stained glass. A soldering gun is a must-have for stained glass, especially one with a adjustable setting, solder, flux tape, and also glass cutting gloves. Excuse me. Another thing that you're going to need is a glass cutter, which they make different sizes, and I actually have one here. This is the one that I use. It's a very easy to use, very nice, economical. These sell for about $15 at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Another thing that you're going to need is a cutting board to cut the glass, and also a heating board for when you're doing your soldering. You can get the cutting board for about $30, the heating board about $15 to $20. You'll also need flux to be able to solder to the foil. The flux runs about $7 to $8 for a tube, and then the foil, it comes in a roll. Those run about $8.99 a roll. You will also need many different measuring tools. We have edges, we have cutters, we have shapes, different sizes of measuring tools. You will also need a professional bench grinder for cutting glass, to grind the glass. It is basically a water-filled grinder that holds the water so that you can grind your glass. And you will also need a fume catcher for when you're doing the soldering, so that you're not inhaling the toxic fumes, because some of these solders have lead and other harmful substance in it that can cause respiratory illness. You will also need different size jump rings and chains to be able to hang your sun catchers or your custom-made piece. And most importantly, jigs. They make all sorts of jigs for making crosses, Christmas tree wreaths, stars. Let's see, what's another one? The butterfly creations, just to name a few. So, all total, that would cost about $590.97. Now, the next thing that you would have to worry about is getting business cards so that you can promote your business. You can get those from Vistaprint, Office Depot, several places like that for under $30. Now the next step is the freebies. Advertise on Facebook on your page. Different marketplaces they'll offer, free Facebook posts. Also, TikTok is another place to advertise. YouTube, local events, and craft vendors events. Marketplace on Facebook. And another thing that I have found that is very successful is craft shows, local craft shows. When I have created different sun catchers and sun dials and custom stained glass objects, we will sell them at the craft shows, and we'll walk away on a Saturday with $300 to $400 in sales, and our total profit is roughly about $200 after accounting the material, time, and items used to make those items. So if you do this during the summertime and you do it every weekend, you can definitely make 30 grand a year easy doing stained glass creations. Since starting this back in 2023 to now 2024, like I said, we're already over 30 grand in sales, gross sales, for doing sun catchers, stained glass windows, stained glass items. We have done a lot of different projects. So if you would like for us to create you one, give us a call today. I'm going to be posting many of our products and our tutorials on how to make certain items, and also how to custom draw out the templates, how to cut the glass, and how to foil it and get it ready for soldering. I'll also show you how we solder and how we do the finished product for these stained glass items. So give us a call today at Campbell's Stained Glass Studios Creations. Have a wonderful evening.